Welcome. Here is a rundown of war in Ukraine. How far are Ukraine and Russia from negotiations? This past week, Ukrainian and Russian officials have made several public statements in an apparent willingness to re-engage in dialogue, blaming one another for stalling a possible negotiated solution after nearly 9 months of fighting. But experts have said the prospect of meaningful talks remains distant. Ukraine, they say, will seek to achieve more battlefield gains before heading to the negotiating table, while Russia hopes the impact of winter on Ukraine's allies will fracture international support for Kyiv and weaken its resolve. Ukraine seeks naval drones to counter Russian attacks from sea. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has backed a fundraising campaign to help Ukraine build a naval drone fleet to protect cities against Russian missiles launched from warships on the Black Sea. United 24, an initiative Zelensky launched to raise charitable donations following Russia's invasion in February, said Ukraine needed 100 drones operating from the sea, each of which costs 10 million hryvnias, around $274,000. The fundraising site said that since the invasion began, Russia has launched over 4,500 missiles into Ukraine and every fifth strike came from the sea. We must defend the waters of our seas and peaceful cities from Russian missiles launched from ships, Zelensky wrote on the Telegram messaging app on Friday. And US to buy South Korea artillery shells for Ukraine. Washington plans to buy 100,000 South Korean-made artillery shells for use in the Ukraine war, a United States official has said, though South Korea has insisted its policy against providing lethal aid to Ukraine remained unchanged and it expects the end user of the ammunition to be US forces. Citing US officials familiar with the deal, the Wall Street Journal reported that the US and South Korea were nearing an agreement to buy 100,000 rounds of 155mm artillery shells that would be delivered to Ukraine.